Out the first team offense against the first team defense, and then the twos will go against each other respectively. Paxton Brooks will kick it off, and we are underway in the 2019 Tennessee Spring Football game. Bryce Thompson to bring it out. They will blow him dead. They'll spot that ball probably back around the 30-yard line, maybe start the 25. Plays for both teams this Saturday afternoon, or I guess early evening now. Busy day for the coach. Guarantano goes underneath. That'll be shy of the first down. Pass caught by Jauan Jennings, one of the 8 returning receivers. Going up top on the first play. It has a man. Pass is caught. Tyler Bird making the catch. A gain of 43 yards.
Chandler there wants to find a power back.
Shrout. Pass is caught, but back at the original line of scrimmage. That one goes to Banks. He'll pick up a couple of yards there. Baxter did the kickoffs a year ago. And the kick is on the way, and it is no good. So both teams have had an opportunity and nothing on the board. Getting started with the 2019 Tennessee Spring Football
Systems. That's a lot of work, and so pretty impressive that he's been able to do that. But I think this is his favorite system thus far. If you ask him, he's very comfortable, and I expect a big year out of him.
Day to put on that extra weight.
That is a breakfast of champions right there, Molly. I love the idea of eating great food for breakfast. I don't know why we have to limit ourselves to eggs. So that's my kind of breakfast right there. That's the kind of breakfast I used to eat when I was trying to put on weight. And
if Coach Pruitt just wanted to see a 1st and 5 or not.
Spring game for the officials too.
Handoff coming near side. Big collision out of bounds as Jeremy Bakes will pick up 10 yards.
Off of a defense, off of maybe a play action set.
Oh, their most explosive guy is their running back, Ty Chandler. Shrout being chased. Will come back on the sideline. They're going to say that one is incomplete. They were looking for Ramel Key.
Lineman coming out this year. So help is on the way, and I think there'll be a lot of positive signs on that offensive line.
Wanye Morse, 13th best player in the country. They say he just understands the game at a high level for a freshman. There's Marquez Callaway. They'll say that'll be good enough for the first down over the 30-yard line. Again,
how you can really elevate the play of an offensive line, especially when you have 2 projected freshmen at the bookends of tackles.
3rd down and 9 for the white team. Guarantano steps back to pass, and that one looks like it's deflected at the line of scrimmage. So far, Guarantano in this game is 3 of 8 for 16.
Embody your personality, your mentality. Let them take that on, and let it show throughout the team. So you can tell his leadership skills. Guys are rallying behind him. I think he's grown leaps.
Adversity ever.
Right.
So that's a tough comparison, right, to go against Peyton Manning, but he's a good one.
Pass is caught underneath, going to Jaquez Jones, who makes the reception. Jaquez, a sophomore out of Clearwater, 513 yards and 3 touchdowns, and then rushed for another 195 yards.
Wow. And you see Coach Chaney, he talked to us about this. He said this guy loves hurry up. He likes to. Now you're seeing a lot of staffs are adding that dedicated quarterbacks coach, so they can let the coordinator really spend time game planning, figure out what they're doing that week, and let the quarterback coach really focus in and day out of looking at these guys' footwork, drilling with them. It's an important position on the field. As much as that pains me as an O-lineman to say, it's very true, and it's only becoming more and more true with the way offense is played.
Paxton Brooks will attempt this field goal from 20 yards out, and he splits the uprights of the orange team behind the true freshman Brian Maurer. Even Jarrett Guarantano has to like the look of his new friend. Can Georgia keep it going? Get back to the college football playoff again.
Oh, there's a strike.
That's a nice throw out to Jauan Jennings. Best throw of the day for Guarantano.
Absolutely. Guarantano run 2-minute at all times.
Guarantano steps up, drops it off underneath. That one goes to Ty Chandler. Boy, Ty just with that great speed. They say he's a little bit under 4'4". First team offense has been blanked by the first team defense to this point. Guarantano ends the streak though. Pass is caught in the end zone. That's a touchdown to Dominic Wood Anderson, the tight end who many people think will be much more involved in the offense the coming season.
Gosh, that was one of the greatest times of my life. I wouldn't want to miss that. I love the second semester of my senior year, but it's definitely a trend in college football.
He's on my program. Guarantano dumps it off underneath to Tim Jordan, and he's out to the 25, 26-yard line, close to the first down.
Definitely not that.
Guarantano going up top again. Has Callaway, stays on his feet all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Didn't miss Callaway this time. Got to be around, though, and everybody loves the state that his program. You talk to the people who work for him and are under him.
10th play of this drive, Guarantano to the back of the end zone, and that one is caught. They're going to say touchdown. It went to Josh Palmer.
Man, a great job by Josh Palmer right there. Alontae Taylor had him in pretty good coverage.
Jarrett Guarantano under his 4th offensive coordinator in 4 years. Jim Chaney, they're still getting to know each other, but looked like they were clicking pretty good toward the end of that first half. Halftime on the way, 14-3, White out in front.
I was 8 years old. I was young and impressionable. I remember that team well. They were stacked. That was fun to watch.
Here's Maurer, who will have his pass picked off. White team. And Jalen McCullough dancing around. He'll be wrestled to the turf inside the 10-yard line. Number 11 safety in America. Here is Guarantano to the end zone and the checkerboard. That one is caught by Jawan Jennings for a touchdown from 7 yards out.
A beautiful throw right here by Guarantano. This is a pattern that
any position, and as a secondary guy, he was tough. He fought his way to the playing time that he did get at Alabama. He's fought his way from, coaching in high school and teaching. It's been fun putting the pieces together. It wasn't fun to, change a coach, that I'd been a long-time friend with and all that sort of thing. But it was felt like the right thing to do, and excited about that, and really excited.
One of the things, talking to T. Martin, which we did yesterday, he talked about you and your coaching philosophy. And it was very interesting to me that he said that you were always going to go recruit the best athletes and figure out where they would be best.
Not that we can't play with anybody on any given day, but you're asking the question, consistently compete for the championship. We need more big, strong, fast people.
There are a lot of guys on the field right now who you're going to see on Saturdays, right? Because injuries happen. You need guys in different positions to be able to come in and play and build a program.
Jackson Lowe, the early enrollee tight end, who's had some big plays in spring practice, caught it and then dropped it for a fumble. And so the White team,
who played a lot of quality football.
We haven't really talked a whole lot about Darrell Taylor either, the 5th-year senior.
Yeah, led the SEC in sacks last year. Had a game where he had 4 sacks against Kentucky.
A lot more competition within positions and offense and defense too.
I know Jarrett was a little bit rough early on in the game. Do you like the way he settled down and seemingly got into a rhythm?
I blew him down right there.
11th this year. 10 of the ESPN 300 players, which is a testament to grinding it out on the recruiting trails. And 2, there were 5 five-star offensive linemen. 2 of those guys.
Yeah, I saw this guy play in Memphis. That's where I'm from, and this guy was the talk of the town for many years, scoring a bunch of touchdowns. So there's certainly some talent in the barn, and I think Coach Fulmer's one of those games this season that will be a big step forward, and it will really help their chances get into a bowl.
They took on Florida.
It's better to kind of understand what makes him tick so that he could properly coach them and give them feedback. And I've been watching him on the sidelines. He's been sitting with his offensive line and with a lot of his position players, giving them feedback and coaching them through this entire game. So you can see that leadership and that he's stepping up.
Green out in coverage is D'Angelo Gibbs as Maurer goes the other way up top, and that one is picked off. Jalen McCullough with his 2nd interception today. He'll take that inside the 35-yard line.
The Tory 2-minute mode, under 4 minutes for each side. So you'll see 2 minutes from here on out from both sides.
Guarantano looks right, throws back over the middle. Pass is caught by Palmer, and he is down around the 5-yard line and dropped there. And boy, he felt awkwardly on the shoulder. He just, you saw that coming.
Guys, but I don't think I can go up against SEC football players.
Now,
but
we're going to find out next week at the Georgia Spring game when you're refereeing. We're going to see your backpedaling.
that's true. Hopefully I don't get trucked over.
We can save some film. And there's exactly what Jared Garantano was excited about when Jim Chaney came over here to be the offensive coordinator was throwing to wide open receivers, because nobody was within 10 yards of Jawan Jennings. Hoppy did a nice job really from the second quarter on of settling down, making some plays.
That pass is caught around the 50-yard line. Nice grab. Jaquez coaching him up on a 4th down situation. Shrout. That pass is caught around the 35. Nice grab from Jordan Murphy, and he'll get it inside the 25 down to the 24-yard line. That's a 31-yard. Over the middle, pass is caught to the end zone. I believe he got in, James Brown.
Go. A nice slant pattern there. And his teammates are 100% behind him. So you hope he can get healthy, because, man, when this guy plays, he is an absolute game wrecker. The way he gets out there and puts his paws on people. I love to get that right. So he does not want to let anybody score. He wants to keep that score low. And he might be saying he's watching both sides, but I can promise he's watching that defense a little more intently.
And that will be the final play of the spring game. So good look at Jarrett Garantano with his 4 touchdown passes, no interceptions after a slow start. Got it cranked up. Looks like he'll be ready for the 2019 season. So some questions to be answered, but certainly not as many as a year ago for Jeremy Pruitt.